So the last thing we're going to talk about in here this year is factoring, and we're just going to kind of touch the little very beginning of it. And what factoring is ultimately going to be is we did things where we took two binomials and we did, let's not make that a two. Sorry, of course this isn't working right because I wanted to. There we go. Where we did the distributions and we got x squared plus 4x minus 2x minus 8 and combine this into x squared plus 2x minus 8. So we did this before. This is double distribution, whatever you want to call it. Factoring is taking this thing and turning it into this. So working backwards. There are lots of different things that people will try to tell you is the easiest way ever to factor. And we've got all these tricks and all these shortcuts and all these things. They're all fantastic if you're really good at doing division in your head, figuring out factors in your head, which is not the case for most people. So all of those tricks and things don't really work if you aren't good at doing the factors in your head. So I'm going to stick to like the original way that probably the ancient times when they were writing this on walls of caves, they figured out how to do these factors. In addition to showing you how to get the factors off of the calculator. All right, so the most important things here are, all right, factors are two numbers or they could be letters that multiply to give you a desired answer. Okay, so if we're looking for something about 24, okay, 3 and 8 would be one pair of factors that give you 24 because 3 times 8 is 24. Most numbers have multiple pairs of factors. Not all of them, okay, prime numbers don't. But we're going to want to be able to list all of the factors of a specific number in order to do this. All right? And the better we are at listing the factors, the easier it is. All right, so how do I get it from the calculator? Really, really simple. You bring the calculator up. We're going to use, and this is something that, I don't know exactly who thought about this. I didn't come up with this. I saw it in a video someplace a while ago. But the calculator does graphing and gives you a table. So what I do is I take whatever number I want the factors of, 24, and I divide it by x. And then what the calculator will do is it will take 24 and divide it by every number that exists, any integer. And I can take the table of that calculator and I can look at what happens when I divide 24 by different numbers. So what this list is telling me here is that if I divide 24 by 1, I get 24. So 1 times 24 is 24. These are pairs of numbers that multiply to give me 24. So anything that's whole numbers are the things that I want. So there's a 1 and a 24, a 2 and a 12, a 3 and an 8, and a 4 and a 6. And then what'll happen is they'll flip around and they'll give me 6 and 4, but I don't want that one because I already have 4 and 6. So over here you can see I wrote 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. So I listed the factors. So in this file, we're going to ask you to do something like that. All right, go through and list the factors. And then, I'm going to sneeze, maybe. There we go, sorry. And then after we learn how to list the factors and get used to doing that, I'm going to have you guys build up the skills that you're going to use to actually ultimately be able to take a trinomial like this and turn it into two factors like that, which is something that gets used a ton in Algebra 2.